Welcome, Moose Racing League. It is Tier 2 time for Silverstone, our final race of the season. Let's go ahead and, as I already said, it's Tier 2. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here at this amazing historic track for F1. 3.6 miles, 18 turns, very, very fast third sector. It's going to be a one hell of a race. And joining me is going to be the beautiful Miniko. Miniko, how you doing today?
First off, you're so nice for calling me beautiful. I cherish that. I'm doing quite well myself. Obviously, this is a very favorite this is one of my favorite tracks in this game and just in general. It's provided plenty of action, as we've seen in previous tiers. There has been a boatload, and considering what Tier 2 has in store for us, oh boy, we're definitely in for something.
Yes, we are, and in for something. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. Firstly, let's talk about that constructors standings, because there's nothing to talk about. They've wrapped it up like 4 races ago. Congratulations to Alpine, final race of the season. Might as well get that out there right now. Secondly, the drivers. We got 3 drivers in contention for the win, for the drivers' championship. And that is going to be the 2 Alpines of Gamer and Axis and CityOfR. Can you run down the points for us?
That I can do. So the top 3, as you just mentioned, they are separated by a total of 7 points. That's right, just 7 points is separating Gamer, Axis, and CityOfR. Gamer leading it ahead of his teammate, and then CityOfR just 3 points behind Axis. I think, if my math is correct, Zeech, he is mathematically out of the championship, so it's only between the top 3. Zeech can at least get P2, though, depending on Axis, but who knows. Either way, Gamer, Axis, CityOfR. Those are the 3 people that we're going to be watching out for. I mean, the Alpines are always going to be ones to watch out for because they won the constructors quite convincingly.
P1
but
and P2.
CityOfR, I'll admit, he's been a real good surprise this season. I believe he got promoted to Tier 2 from Tier 3 last season after winning the championship. And, well, he hasn't held back. He has been showing that he definitely deserved to be in Tier 2. And the fact that he's in this fight for the championship is just incredible.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Absolutely incredible that he was promoted and he's instantly on the pace and instantly challenging for that championship from Tier 3. Congratulations to him for being there, regardless of what happens today. But whoever wins this race wins the championship. Because even if Axis gets P2 and CityOfR wins, he still wins the championship because it is only 7 points back. That's pretty nuts to think about. Like, any one of those 3 could win depending on where they land. And CityOfR just needs to outscore Axis and Gamer by 7 points, and he wins. Which is a hard task since the Alpines have been consistently up there, but we'll just have to see. As actually qualifying has already started. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here with the Silverstone pit wall, as we have a Ferrari coming out. Pretty sure that is going to be ready. No, it's Scott. It's Try.
Yeah, we've already got a driver already hitting the track right now, which is NVA in the Haas, who's just reserving up, I believe, 2 tiers? 3 tiers?
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure.
2 tiers.
Is that a Tier 4? Yeah, it might have been Tier 4. So, yeah, he's reserving up quite a couple tiers. Most of these people that I'm seeing on this list, though, are generally Tier 2, except for AK, who was in Tier 3, who had an unfortunate race. And, as I mentioned, NVA. So only a couple drivers reserving up by the looks of it. Shouldn't really do much in terms of the championship because, well, it is those top 3 that we're looking out for. And, well, who knows if the reserves are going to be right up there with those guys. But, nonetheless, we'll see what they can do for the team. And, yeah, just see what everyone does in qualifying.
I'm not trying to start the slander this early in the stream, but NVA is a Tier 4 driver. I'm not expecting him to be up there. Pleasantly surprise me if you'd like, NVA, but Yeah, I'm not expecting him to be up there. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Is he going to be able to take any points away from City Axis or Gamer? I highly doubt it. But we can see anything happen. As you actually see right there, Axis has retired. He has a qualifying ban. I'm pretty sure there was another driver who had a quali ban.
I completely forgot that Axis had a qualifying ban. Zeech is also the other one with a qualifying ban as well, so
Yeah.
the Alfa Romeo also has to serve that. But that is a big, big name to be serving a qualifying ban. He's going to be starting at worst 19th, or maybe even 18th. Who knows? Yeah, you saw that too. Red Bull Spanini just going straight on at turn 3. But yeah, big name. So in other words, with Axis technically being down there, it's mainly going to be all eyes on CityOfR and Gamer. And well, between those two, a win is what's necessary. Yeah. CityOfR needs to get a win plus fastest lap, and for Gamer to at least finish second if CityOfR wants to win the championship.
Actually, City doesn't need the fastest lap. He needs to have Gamer to not have the fastest lap for him to win. Because from P1 to P2, you get 7 points. That would get him even, and then the 1. But I'm pretty sure City would win it by countback, if you can confirm that.
Spot on with that, as going into this race, Gamer has 2 wins. If CityOfR does get that win, he'll tie it on P1s. However, P2s, if Gamer gets P2, it would be his first P2 of the season.
Yeah.
CityOfR already has 2 of those, so he would win it due to the amount of P2s that he has.
Yeah, as NBA sets our first lap at 26.5, that is not really that fast, considering we've had a lot of faster laps. It is their first banker, so they're probably just putting something on the board. As CityOfR is actually coming up to the last sector now. He's going to be setting our second timed lap. Looks to be pretty decent. He's going to be probably setting a 25 here. 25.7, goes nearly a second faster than NBA already on his banker. That's a pretty good lap time so far, as looks like Merc is coming across the line with a fastest, another timed lap, as Freddy does a slow lap.
Yeah, probably had a bit of a mistake on his run. Logical Terror jumps up to second place, just around about 0.17 off of CityOfR. Merc now jumps up into third, just 0.3 ahead of NVA. But Gamer, he's going to be the next person to come across the line. Your championship leader trying to fend off the Williams, and the Alpine comes across the line, and he jumps right up into second place.
Only a couple of hundredths off, as Chazzy moves him down. Yeah, to third. Chazzy gets just about 3 hundredths down off of CityOfR's original laps, 7 hundredths for Gamer. AK setting a 26.2 as we were explaining that. Zeech is on track doing a lap.
Yeah, I'm seeing that as well. Hopefully he bails out of this, because if he doesn't serve this, then it could be even worse for him going into next season.
Well, that is a race DSQ if you don't serve your quali ban.
That's true. So hopefully he peels into the pits.
Hopefully.
Love if he peeled into the pits, because then we wouldn't have to worry about this.
25.7 for Beamer. Very good lap. Only about 9 hundredths off of current pole. Ketchin going P9 with a 26.7 just behind NVA. So not a great lap from your driver there. But what is a good lap is who just went up there? Freddy? Freddy just went up to P5 with a 25.8. Pretty good lap from him.
Zeech did not go into the pits. And I think he's gonna go. He's gonna go to full. Oh no, he didn't know. I don't think he knew. Oh dear.
He has to block the pit lane. That's the only thing that he has, like, to save him. No. Actually, no, it doesn't matter if he does it, because it's already done. That's already. Oh,
he's not. Well, Mod isn't gonna be very happy about that.
Not at all. Let me see. Because I actually forgot to get the chat open. Give me 1 second, guys. I kind of want to see chat. Beautiful people of chat.
speaking of chat, I'm looking at tier 2 chat, and apparently Happy Like Pies is suffering a bit of an issue right now. Not exactly sure what's going on, but he is asking to get the lobby reset because of a
Um,
glitch that he's gonna have, and he could immediately DNF from it. We're just gonna see if mod gives the official okay that we could restart after qualifying.
well, yeah, it would have to be after qualifying because this quality has already started and everything. But do you wanna maybe tell Mod that Zeech is not?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what Mod would do. He'd just send him to the back again, and then if the lobby does restart, I mean, like, just disqualify his time, put him to the back.
And here's something interesting. Now that there is this lobby reset, it has been confirmed we are going to have a lobby reset after qualifying. So now this is actually going to play out really well for all the drivers, because now instead of saving a set of softs, they can all just do 3 runs.
Yeah,
they can all just do 3 runs and just absolutely gun it. And then they're just going to have a fresh set by the time they have to reload the lobby. So at the end of the day, this isn't really hurting anybody.
Yeah, this is maybe not helping everyone because some people kind of are banking on just doing 2 runs, but I just say that that this is just getting better and better for us, as we're just gonna see more runs, more for us to commentate over. As actually, I'm just watching Beamer. I think he got a little bit held up there. He's 5/10 down or up on his lap, so not improving. Dreams goes up into P4 with a 25.78. So the top 6 are within the same 10, and that continues down until 8th. That they're only about a 10th and a half slower.
Insane. Very, very small margins, which we've seen on the regular, if you think about it, around Silverstone.
Yeah.
And in Tier 2 in general. Like, you always have these such slow margins. And bit of word on Zeech. So, obviously, we said we said he didn't serve his qualifying ban. This lobby restart, Mod just basically said, throw him in dead last.
Okay.
That's basically what he said.
Fair enough.
And he quote unquote got lucky. So there you go, Zeech, you've been saved. This doesn't matter.
Yeah, he did
your
save.
time.
He did get saved.
Well,
this is just practice, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Just seeing where he would stack up in reality, and right now he's stacking up 5th fastest, so he could be one to watch out for. Dreams just crashed.
Oh, what happened there? I think he had a snap at the last Megates. Yeah, he did. You can see it there. He had a snap right after the second Megates. Oh.
That's a very interesting spot to crash. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see people just go straight on, specifically there.
I don't think he got straight
having
on.
a snap and going on afterwards, but like I'm not saying he crashed on purpose.
No, of course.
I'm not saying that. It's just a bit odd.
Yeah, that is a weird place to see someone crash at, but I'm actually just looking at CityOfR. It looks like he's going to be finishing a lap. I think he went purple sector 2 as he passed that broken Williams at the side of the road. He's taking it pretty casually through that last corner. Is he going to be able to find an improvement? Yes, he is. He is 4/10 down on the next car, putting him into 25.3. What a lap from CityOfR. He's going to be looking to keep that pace up, but Gamer is also on a lap. He's already 1.8 down, or 0.18 down on his lap. He's going to be looking to improve just about 3 more tenths to be in that pole fight here.
He went a little bit wide in the previous corner, which may have lost him time, but at the same time, he shot it out of the exit, so he could have gained time out of that. There's a lot of different lines you could take that corner in reality.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he still has the lap nice and clean.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That is
commitment.
solid.
2 tenths. 2 tenths up. So it's not enough. He's gonna have to find a mighty 3rd sector if he wants to beat CityOfR to pole.
Let's see. I'm gonna ride on board for his last corner. He has to absolutely send it here. Looks pretty quick. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. A 25.4. He found a lot of time, but it was not enough. Just about 700ths back. Pretty good lap, but they're going to have one more to sort it out, I'm pretty sure. They're all going to be coming into the pits one more time. Oh.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at the sector differences, and sector 2 is where CityOfR is gaining the most. He is gaining almost a 10th throughout the entirety of sector 2 in relation to gamers. So CityOfR must have quite a bit of downforce on that car, because he's able to just chuck it through the through Megans and Beckett's, and it's paying off.
Para, Sully.
Sorry about that.
All good. MRK is saying in the chat the quality ban is quality ban not served as a race disqualification.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
is true. However, because we're gonna have a lobby restart, Zeech will just be thrown at the back, so he's been saved.
Yeah,
So
saved.
that official word from the man himself.
From Mod. Let me
Yes.
go ahead. Looks like nobody's on a lap currently, or nobody up the top 4 or 5 are on a lap. Looks like Freddy just finished one. Just went up to... I don't think he improved. Did
Yeah,
he?
he did.
Okay.
Yeah, he went up to 5th. So, well, he had a bad first lap. If you remember, he did like a 1 minute 36 or something along the lines. So he managed to get a proper lap in, good enough for 5th. We're just rounding 4 minutes left of qualifying to go. He should have enough time to return into the pits and get another lap in. Might be a little tight for him, but we shall see.
Ketchin is currently
Simon.
on a lap.
Simon just completely obliterates a ballard.
Sounds about right. I think Ketchin may have backed out of his lap. He just went down.
Yeah, I think so. He's low on ERS, so I don't think he's doing a lap. Pretty much everybody is preparing their laps, except for Shry, who I think... No, Shry's down on his lap. So
Andy's about to start
Andy
his
is going to be
lap.
the next one.
He
Yeah.
did a 26.2 on his outlap? Jeez.
Yeah, not exactly the best of laps. We've said this before, though, and
Yeah.
I will repeat it. Qualifying is not a strong suit.
No,
It's
it
always
isn't.
the race. It's always the race where he manages to pick up the pieces. Because obviously with him running no assists, he has no reference in front of him in qualifying, but in the race, he has a reference, and he's able to take data off that. And that's representative right there. He's a 10th down in Sector 1. But in the race, he could very well climb up to the likes of 7th. So...
Yeah, 100%. Especially if he can get pretty lucky with those safety cars as he has previously. I'm pretty sure Singapore, he had a mad strategy at gaining positions during the pit stops. So if he can get lucky, as we saw earlier with, I don't know if you saw, Tier 4 had like 3 safety cars. Absolutely crazy. Those 3 safety cars could definitely be keen. I don't think we'll have that many here because these drivers are a lot cleaner, but that could definitely be one of his strong suits if he can get there. As we see a bunch of people now coming out of the pits. Andy coming around the last corner, had a little bit of a slide. He goes 26.1, moves him a little bit closer to the next car. Not close enough to get NVA though. NVA putting a good performance, out qualifying 6 people, sorry.
Yeah, not that bad in comparison. Obviously, he doesn't really have a teammate to go off of, which is rather unfortunate. But,
Yeah.
you know, he's setting a standard for himself, and he's not that far off of the Tier 3 driver of AK. So, you know, he's still in good company, you could say. And, yeah, NBA doing what he can for Speedy Goose and Haas.
Yeah.
We'll just see how he can hold up in the race.
100%. They'll be looking to get literally anything. Like, if there's no Haas's in the race, then no Haas can get points. But at least if there's one, they can get something. So he's just hoping for maybe some chaos to happen and for him to be able to get some points. As we have a little bit of traffic coming into this last sectors here. As we're getting ready to have our final runs started.
Yeah, just saying that comment you were saying about Haas potentially getting points. My honest opinion, I would love AlphaTauri to absolutely outscore Haas this race, because we were kind of chasing them. But aside from that, we're gonna ignore what I said there. And
we don't worry
yes,
about
get to
it.
this qualifying. NBA is doing his job. nonetheless, Beamer's going to be the first one to set an official lap. He is coming up to traffic, though. And we'll see. What is he saying in Sector 2? He is 3.5 tenths up, so he's finding quite a bit of improvement. He has to negotiate through a Ferrari. Does that very, very nicely. And then through Stowe. And then going into the final chicane, getting nicely onto that curb, and then quickly getting the stick flick to the right. And then easy on traction. Foot flat to the floor.
Oh.
25.3, that's provisional pole.
Just about 500ths in front of CityOfR. Put some provisional pole for now, as CityOfR is already gaining that time. Gamer is not much behind him. They're literally going to be setting their lap back to back. This is going to be good to watch. Edge has joined the server, so he's going to be taking the other Haas seat, hopefully. If
Yep.
Oh, it might actually not put him in the other Haas seat.
No, well, there's 20.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
20,
yeah, okay.
So, well, I mean, either way, it's going to be a lobby restart.
Yeah, exactly.
So he'll be able to go in it.
A lot
But
of time.
quick word, by the way, both Ferraris missed the flag.
Oh,
They missed it. They're not going to be able to set another lap.
that's not going to be good for them. They were kind of needing, at least Try needed that second lap. CityOfR is coming across the line now. Logical Terror goes up into P4, but who we're watching is CityOfR. Is he going to take pole? No, he's not.
No.
He didn't improve.
What about Gamer?
Gamer
behind.
takes
He does
pole!
24.
Gamer takes pole by a margin as Simon goes up to P5. Merc is next across the line, does not improve, as Chazzy doesn't improve either. Next is going to be AK coming across the line. He doesn't improve. Well, he does improve, but not enough. What? Gamer takes pole position with 3/10 of leeway. Beamer taking P2. CityOfR P3, Logical Terror P4, Simon gonna be P5, Chazzy P6, Seach P7, Freddy P8. Unfortunately, he didn't get a last lap in. Merc P9. Dreams crashed out early. He was only able to set a 25.7, puts him P10, last of the points. Good job, Gamer.
What an incredible lap. I was expecting, like, my pole prediction in my head was going to be like a low 25.2 or something like that. This man, out of absolutely nowhere, he was going to be possibly fourth, or at least top 5 after that qualifying. Then he just says, you know what? Screw it. I'm acting like a tier 1 driver here. Pull 20 into the 24s. What a lap.
That must have been everything Gamer could have wanted, because that is one hell of a lap from him. Again, congratulations. I don't know what else we can say to that. Jesus. Great job. Just great lap. Rounding out the last 10 people is going to be Shry in P11, AK P12, MVA P13, Andy P14, Ketchin P15, Spanini, Lane Sharky, and Axis coming in at P18. Unfortunate for him, but all those guys are going to get one position up since Zeech did not do his qualifying ban. That's going to be fun to watch, but give us a little bit while we take the lobby restart and see what's going to go on. Whenever you get an invite to that lobby, please do send it my way.
Yep, and I'm just seeing everybody leaving the looks of it. Yeah, there we go. So just seeing that everybody's getting the confirmation. So absolutely brilliant. There's quite a bit of a little bit of controversy, admittedly, in the chat a little bit. But nonetheless, again, official word from Mod is that we are restarting the lobby, and Zeech will be sent to the back of the grid. That is Mod's official word, and I'm just going off that. Like, I only know just as much as everyone else does right now.
Yeah, we don't know much. What we do know is we have Happy Like Pies at the back. He's going to be joined with Zeech in P20. Edge is probably going to be behind behind Happy Like Pies because Happy was in the session. Edge only joined after the session had ended. So I think he will go back to P19. That will just be that will probably be coordinated by Mod saying who is where. Pat, I'm not ready for NA. Thank you very much, but no.
I wish I was racing NA, but due to me being reserve, I can't. But I feel like the way that this would be coordinated is that those with a quali ban, that being of course Zeech and Axis, they will be sent to P19 and P20. Everyone else up in front, everyone else will be promoted at least to 18th or higher.
Yeah.
How I would do it, because well, they have a qualifying ban. They're supposed to start at the back of the grid. That's just how it
True.
is. And then on top of who would get priority on who's 19th, and be honest, I'm gonna give it to Axis purely because Zeech did do laps in qualifying when he wasn't supposed to. So maximum punishment, you could say, put in P20. But
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
that's just what I think, anyways.
Let me see. I got an invite from Ketchin. I think he has started the new lobby. Hello, Ark.
He indeed has.
Akela's asking for an invite whenever you can. I don't think I
Yep.
have.
I do indeed have AK added, so there we go. We get the wonderful Aston Martin driver in. Who else can I potentially get in?
There's a lot of people have already joined.
Yeah, I know. I'm seeing that.
Both Alpines, both Mercedes, both Williams, both Veer drivers I think are in here.
Yeah, no.
No.
Well,
Ketchin's
Ketchin
here.
is. I don't see Merc.
No.
He'll be in.
I was looking for him. Didn't see him.
I swear Mod is listening into me. I was saying those suggestions about putting Zeech at the very back due to the fact that he didn't serve it, and that's exactly what Mod just said. I know. maybe I do have official word. Maybe I am the word. I don't know.
Maybe you
But
need to stop talking before something happens that you didn't mean to happen, like Haas outscoring AlphaTauri.
Hey man, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. You know,
That's
like
fair.
sometimes I can't control my cursing abilities. that's all I got.
That's all you can say. Well, Pat can control his cursing ability. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah, I've seen it multiple times, and he can also control his slander. We've seen enough of that too.
I don't think that's enough. I don't think he's gotten
not
enough.
Oh, trust me, I'm pretty sure he's coming out in full force for NA. No doubt.
I don't doubt it. Mage is worse than both. That is fair, but Mage isn't here, so can't give the credit to someone who's not participating. I'm sorry DDS isn't going well, Dutchy. And Henry, I didn't race because I had to plug in my internet cord, as you can see right here. That's what I was doing, sadly. I'm just reading through chat here. AK says,
Yeah.
thank you, Miniko.
You're very much welcome. And now I'm hearing other news involving Zeech. He can very well just be straight up sitting out this race.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. He's not in the lobby anymore.
No. So we could very well just have 19 drivers and Zeech will be disqualified by the looks of it.
I mean, it does make sense because that's what happens whenever you do a quali lap anyways.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, like, just having them disqualified now is just saving everyone the hassle. That would be the fair thing because the quali session went on as normal. As if he didn't have a quali ban. So I would say that also makes sense. Sending him to the back of the grid would also make sense. It's just, I guess, harsher punishment because Zeech did more than one run. He just kept going. He didn't just do one run, realize his mistake, and then back off.
Yeah. Well, according to him, he was rushing home and didn't have time to really look at his phone, and he just completely forgot. Which, it's like, I can understand that, but at the same time, this should be something you should know. Yeah.
Like, I've never gotten a qualifying ban. I've never gotten a race ban. But you kind of know already that like you had something from last week that you had to serve, or like you were in incidents that were gonna get you close to where you needed to be. So it makes sense, but at the same time, it is harsh. I agree with Dutchy. He said it's harsh, but it's technically he would be DSQ'd. So regardless,
Part of the rule.
both are rules.
Well, yeah, and that's just straight up MRL rules,
Yeah.
and well, we all respect it. It's all fair and logical. And just gotta say, cheers to the stewards for putting out these set of rules, because if we didn't have these rules, we wouldn't be here right now. So
No.
you know, at the end of the day, yes, it can be harsh, but at the same time, is it deserved? Maybe. I'm not saying it 100% is or 100% isn't. It's not my call, but it is what it is.
You know, if it was Chazzy, I probably would have said it is deserved. But that's
Damn.
that's another
Damn.
question.
Way to slander the guy. You're getting notes from Pat.
Well, no, like, well, Chazzy just is always talking about how the stewards are harsh to him, so it's only fair that they choose the harsher option if it was him. But they are choosing the harsher mod. That one of the lead stewards is choosing the harsher option for someone who isn't. So it is being fair to almost everyone who is in a similar situation. Um, I can't commend the stewards enough by the regulations they've put out. I personally love these set of rules for just being strict, but allowing good racing. Like there can be a couple of contacts. There's racing incidents, because I know some leagues that don't even do racing incidents. There has to be someone at fault, which is not always the case, and that's what makes MRL a very, very good league to join. If you haven't already, it's in the description.
Yeah.
But it's just, it makes it a very fun race, makes it very enjoyable as a driver, as a commentator, and as a steward, that you have a guideline to what you're doing. My teachings are working. Good plug.
That was a very good plug. I agree, Bops. That was very smart planning of it. So fair play.
It was not planned at all. I'm not gonna
Oh.
lie. Who did we have leave?
Happy has just disappeared.
Um.
Oh no.
So
He's not gonna have a setup.
No, he's not gonna have a car.
Is he not gonna have a car? Well, I'll check the race director, see if he has one or not. But
If the
you can't restart after that one.
if the event has started, he won't have a car because he didn't start the event and there's no qualifying.
Yeah. It wouldn't be worth a restart. I'll say that. I'll check. No.
No.
His car is not there.
That's rough. Final race of the
Very.
season. He was the main person that we wanted to get the restart for, but well, restart is already over, and nothing we can do about it now. Unfortunate for him, but
yeah, not how somebody wants to end the season by not even being there for the season.
Exactly.
But he'll be back next season. I'm sure of it. But yeah, super unfortunate. Might as well run through the starting grid while we're at it, because everyone's just loading in to get their setups. So, Gamer, on pole position, your championship leader, setting a brilliant lap, and well, good enough to set P1. Beamer lines up right alongside him. Then you got the other championship rival, CityOfR, lining up in third, followed by Logical Terror, and then you got Simon rounding out your top 5. You've got Chazzy, Freddy, Merc, Dreams, and Try rounding out your top 10. That's AK, the tier 3 driver, in P11, followed by NVA, the tier 4 driver, in P12, right alongside him. Then you got Andy and Ketchin locking out the 7th row. Spanini, Landsharky, Axis, one of the championship rivals, serving a qualifying ban down in P17. Watch out for that man. Work his way through the pack. And Edge, who is reserving up as well in P18. So that's your starting grid.
Weirdly, Edge is behind Axis. I mean, I understand Axis is the permanent driver. Edge and NVA are reserving from tier 4. So they're punching a little bit above their weight, as we actually have lights coming on. 3, 4, 5 lights. No time to talk about Edge and NVA. We are lights out and away we go. Dreams has a drive-through penalty. Unfortunate for him, but Gamer holds the lead of the race. And it looks like Beamer was side by side, but not holding it. CityOfR keeps P3, but Dreams is already up into P2. P3 goes pretty wide, does Gamer. Beamer takes the lead for just a moment. There's 2 by 2 by 2 by... Wow, everyone's going side by side. Looks like there were 3 wide as CityOfR goes around. Big crash. Oh, big crash back here. Oh, what just...
Both Haas's are out.
Both Haas's are out. Third corner of the race. No front wing for... It looks like Axis. Axis does not have a front wing anymore. Dreams had a little bit of contact there. He still has his drive-through. CityOfR has gone down to P8. Miniko has cursed.
I have cursed, and it's worked the way I wanted it to. I'm sorry, Speedy Goose. It's all love. It's all love. But at the same time, I am fighting you for P7.
Oh.
But yeah, crazy start. Try didn't even get off the line, by the way, which inevitably actually kind of helped him in the end. He's still in this race, but he just didn't get off the line. Both Haas's out of the race. I'm looking at everybody who has damage. Simon doesn't have a front wing. AK, no front wing. Landsharky has half a front wing. Ketchin, I think he survived. Spanini missing an end plate. Andy, he survived as well. Same with CityOfR, surprisingly, despite having a horrid start in the Williams. Axis, no front wing, and I believe the top 6 up has survived lap 1.
Yes, and it is a full safety car, so they're going to be lining up again. Gives everyone who had damage, everyone from P8 downwards, except Simon. No, Simon comes in. Everyone from P9 backwards is pitted. What are we looking at here? NBA and Edge, unfortunately, have died on the first lap. Happy like Pies was
sorry,
able...
Haas. I'm so sorry. Look, I said I wanted AlphaTauri to beat them. Yes. I didn't say I wanted them to DNF.
Within the first lap.
That's not what I wanted. Let me make that abundantly clear. I just wanted them to outscore, not completely die.
Miniko is under investigation for time travel.
Maybe I am a time traveler. We don't know, but
Well,
either way, a chaotic start.
Did you watch your drivers during that? Guess a 5-second wouldn't do anything. Yeah, that's fair. Ketchin, I think, did get caught up in the incident. Did you see where he ended up in there? Like, I didn't see where he was. Merc is already up into P5, so he's got 10 points if he can hold on to this this very good position here. As I'll pull up the tires here shortly so we can see what everyone has gone to. But the bottom half of the grid has already pitted and do not need to stop again, technically.
I'll tell you what, actually, you're saying Merc in P5, more like P4 because Dreams, remember, he jumped the start.
Yeah.
So he will be promoted up the place because Dreams will have to serve that no matter what. So yeah, I was watching near the back. I was on board with, I believe, was Axis, and well, there was so much going on. Like, it was hard to tell. There were like 3 cars sideways and all that. Front wings flying. I swear somebody would have been killed if this was real life. 100%. It was horrid. And I don't know how Merc managed to side this way through. Same with a couple other drivers. Ketchin was able to actually go up into 7th, but obviously he had no front wing, so it didn't matter at the end of the day. But yeah, absolute chaos.
Someone's in the pits. Axis in the pits again.
He is, because he had a 5-second time penalty for speeding into the pit lane.
Rip. That's going to put him back into P16 again. Back of the grid.
Actually, no, it was the speeding pit. It wasn't speeding in the pits, actually. It was wing? 2 5-second time penalties for a collision with Spanini and with Ketchin. He's gotten 2 5 seconds for collisions with people under safety car.
As I just joined onto the Aston Martin, and he was in the gravel out of the last turn. Is he gonna get out in front of Axis? It does look like it, but that was weird. Simon has taken P15. He might have damage, you know. Spinning at that last corner like he did it doesn't really give me confidence that he came out of that unscathed, because he was the was no, it was AK, I'm pretty sure, who had contact with CityOfR, but still, just insanity that happened that first lap. They're gonna be trying to catch up to the safety car. I think it will go one more lap, and then it will come as
Yeah, I think Simon and Axis will catch up to that. Yes, so should be in. Granted, how quickly they catch up, it could be a late call.
Could be. I thought I said I thought I read that couldn't be later than turn 14, which is Stowe. Makes sense because the pit lane entrance is right there. Let's see when they catch up here. If the safety car.
They're already there.
Yeah, safety car is in this lap. Good, good, good. Dream's penalty is a drive-through.
Yeah, he jumped the start, which obviously automatic drive-through. Can't really appeal that or do anything about it. So yeah, he's gonna have to serve that. I wonder if he serves it now though is the question. The answer is no. He's gonna continue on for no. He can. He definitely can, but nonetheless, he's not going to. He's gonna stay out this one lap, which he is allowed to. And Gamer, has he gone? Not quite. He's actually leaving it rather late here. I'll tell you that. He's back
very
in the pack.
late. There it is.
And now he's gone. Jeez.
Super
Really
late. Beamer's on his tail. He can serve it. He can't serve it on, I'm pretty sure, the safety car restart, because it doesn't give you time for it. The safety car has to be off track. As actually, I'm just going along on board with Freddy, as Dreams had a bit of a snap there at the mid-corner. Freddy got a great run. Oh! Dreams! Dreams got spun around by Freddy! Freddy gave him a love tap in the rear and it spun him all the way around. He's at the back of the grid. I'm pretty sure he made contact with that outside wall. But
he's still alive. He's okay.
Okay, we're good to hear. Dreams is still going at least. He's going to be wanting a safety car after he pits to change that. I don't know what Freddy was doing. That was pretty sketchy. See a little
You're
bit.
telling me, but one thing's for sure is that out of that contact actually between the two, Luke is promoted up to third. Merc has managed to make his way up into third due to that.
How are
He's
you
a
so
5-spot.
lucky? How are you so lucky? As Freddy goes
gonna be
around.
Yeah, he's gonna be back down to P4 either way as Freddy gets it done. And a pretty easy move, but 2 seconds between himself and Beamer. The top two absolutely gone. Yeah, Merc getting pretty lucky off that. He's managed to survive all the chaos. He's sitting here at P4. The team can try and hold it. It's going to be difficult, as I'm seeing for the back between my other Alpine driver of Ketchin going wheel to wheel with AK, losing out in that battle.
Yep, I just switched on board with them while they went down the last corner there. I forget the name, but they were going pretty side by side. AK just got the better traction coming into the last corner, so Ketchin had to pull out. But very good, solid moves from AK, sticking to the rear end of Andy, trying to get some slipstream, use a little bit of battery, see what places you can make, as everyone is already burning a lot of ERS. I'm seeing AK has about 40% already with 1.5 laps to go. He's really trying to get closer. CityOfR is just trying to reach closer up forward. He is on, I would say, the slower tires right now, along with Beamer and Merc in front of him, but I'm pretty sure he just lost out with having to dodge a Williams on track. Maybe lost a little bit of time as the gaps are starting to form. City, Merc, and Freddy are all outside of a second of each other.
Yeah, a lot of gas being formed as Andy manages to get past Shirai. Pretty easy move, and then AK's gonna go for it down the inside into Stowe on the Ferrari. Can he get the move done? Oh, so
Still side by
really
side.
close between the two, I'll tell you that. But Shirai has the inside line. AK trying to go for around the outside and gets it done. Brilliant move from AK. The intra-team reserve for Aston Martin really putting on a show.
Bob said bump drafting.
Yeah, that was kind of what Freddy did. But
no comment.
yeah, no comments on that. But he is sitting there in at P3. He has Merc behind him, and he's got within DRS. I'll tell you what, though, Beamer, Merc, and CityOfR are looking brilliant. They're 2nd, 4th, and 5th on the slower tire, and they're within DRS of those in front. I say that as Logical Terror is trying to overtake CityOfR, trying to get it done around the outside. Can he get the move done? He's got the better traction, better tires. Not quite. CityOfR's still there. They're still in the wheel, but CityOfR backs out of it. Logical Terror moves up into 5th.
Logical Terry used some logic there, and he got a better run out of that hairpin corner, and that made it very, very, not simple, because he still had to use, I'm guessing, a little bit of battery to get past City. City was not wanting to leave that, but he is on the faster tires right now. Those tires will die out in about 5 to 10 laps, but City's actually going to be making a move around the outside with DRS, as that was enabled this lap. We also had a move for the lead. Beamer has taken the lead from Gamer in the DRS straight. He's going to be trying to defend that on his harder tires. It's going to be a little difficult, but if I know anyone, it's my teammate Beamer. He's going to be able to keep that position from Gamer and maybe even pull away by using a little bit of battery. Freddy is 1.8 seconds behind these guys. They're in the league of their own, as you said. As we have Chazzy came into the pits. He has retired. Looks like he did not have a fun race. CityOfR has retaken 5th position from Logical Terror. He's going to be wanting to keep moving forward as Logical Terror still has the better tires. I think Axis lost a couple of places there. He was up into P10, I want to say. Defending from Land Sharky, sticks in P12. He's trying to make a move on the soft runner Spanini in front, but his tires are just a little bit too grippy. They're battling it out for 11th position, and Try just ahead of them is on the hard tires, same as Axis, just 1 lap, as he did not have to pit at the start. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's looking over. There's obviously quite a few gaps being formed at this time. There's a DRS train from CityOfR downwards, and then you got another from Ketchin downwards all the way to P13. So a bit of DRS trains going as Logical Terror gets the move done once again. Bit of a bold one, as I saw. But he gets it done. He's up into 5th. And, well, all this is happening, but in reality, CityOfR, he's not really fighting this too much because he knows that he's technically on the better strategy. Staying within the DRS of those on a faster tire, he's just able to train off them, and then he's going to be on a much faster tire by the time they all enter the pit. So he's not in a bad position whatsoever. However, he's still yeah, he did, living up to his name, I would say. But yeah, CityOfR, in comparison to his championship rivals, though, he's still 4 places down on Gamer. As it stands at the moment, Gamer will easily take the Drivers' Championship as it stands. Still a long ways to go.
City
that's still what's at play.
Yeah, City needs a lot more points. He basically needs to win the race if Gamer or Axis are on the podium, and that is not currently happening. He is in a DRS train from Logical Terror. Do you think these guys would be maybe working together to get up to Merc and up to Freddy to, you know, get closer to that front pack? They are 2.5 seconds back. They may be just slingshotting each other, just switching positions to get back into the podium fight. As the podium fight is still on for any of these drivers who can close up. The better strategy would be probably the hards right now, because there's only 2 medium runners of Gamer, Freddy, and Logical Terror on the old mediums. Those 3 guys are going to have to pit here in the next couple of 5 laps, I would say, 5-6 laps, and then they're going to get the undercut, yeah, but their tires at the end of the race are not going to be feeling great.
No, they definitely won't. So yeah, the hard tires are looking like the better strategy at this stage. And quick word, by the way, look who's caught up to the front 2.
Yeah.
Not within DRS. He doesn't have DRS.
He does.
He's caught up.
He does have DRS. Oh no, he doesn't. Just barely. Just barely.
As a yellow flag, AK spun it. He's lost it just a little bit further behind. Gamer manages to retake the lead, so he is back in the spot that he would ideally want to be. But again, hard tires. They're looking like a better play at this stage. And, well, Beamer barely even fought that, to be honest. He barely even fought that. He's sticking very nicely on the back of Gamer. And I have info on chassis, the reason why he retired. Yeah, dark orange rear wing.
Not fun.
And some damage. No point.
Bad
I can
damage.
understand that.
No point to keep driving. Yeah, understandable.
It's no bueno.
Look at the ERS levels of the top two and then 3 and 4. What? These guys are saving so much ERS, just dragging each other along. I think Freddy's going to have to work with Merc here to regain his ERS and get even closer, because 9/10 is within DRS, but they could easily pull out of that if they use 5-10% more, as they can. These guys have so much more DRS in them, like 40%. Let's see if Freddy's going to be able to get in that DRS range. I think he did. I think they slowed him.
It was round about like 400s the difference between him and not getting DRS, but nonetheless, he does have it. So Freddy showing that he does have the pace, but like we said, I'm kind of tired. I keep mentioning it. I'm going to keep mentioning it because Beamer and Merc are in perfect positions.
Perfect positions, and with CityOfR just right behind them. I'm going to go ahead and just watch this fight for the top 3 off of Freddy's point of view. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just give me a sec here. Go ahead. I'll leave this for you.
No worries. I easily got this. I'm just looking through the gaps right now. We're on lap 10 at this stage, so pit stops may be rolling in rather soon. The question is who's going to bite the bullet first? It has to be one of the medium runners, though. One medium runner, Gamer, he's going to go for the lead once again. DRS wide open. Beamer doesn't even challenge it. And Gamer retakes that lead. Does he pit though? No, he doesn't. So he's going to stick it out for a couple laps longer. That's probably the better call in my opinion. And yeah, he's just going to stay ahead, see what he can do. Meanwhile, actually Freddy's all over the back of Beamer. Actually, I'm just noticing further on back. He is very, very close to the gearbox of that McLaren, but he's not. He doesn't have the ERS to really make a move. Beamer, I'll tell you what, has a lot of ERS in hand compared to those around him. He's got around 30% more than Gamer and has over 3/4 of the battery left. So Beamer is playing this absolutely safe. He's looking like the best man to win at this stage. They've completely dropped Merc. Merc is now in a world of his own. Still in a good position though. He's still in P4. Yellow flags further back. I think Spanini might have just had a moment, but we're good. All's good.
I heard Spanini having a little bit of troubles as I come back to Ketchen and Axis going side by side.
Bit of contact between those two actually, but Ketchen squeezing out that Alpine. I think that was
fair move.
I think it was completely fair what Ketchen did there. He was way ahead, so that was fair. As Axis went wide, I think. I think is what you saw. Yeah, a little bit wide through cops.
I think he might have gone on the curb and bottomed out just a little bit, pushed him a little wide. I've done that a couple of times. It's definitely not a fun ride because you're already on that limit. You're trying to move on the curb, like just still steering into the corner, and it just completely gives out. It's pretty scary. It's actually, we have Gamer coming into the pits. Gamer's thrown it into the pits, trying to get that very early undercut on Freddy and Andy, who are on the same-ish strategy. Andy a little bit newer tires, but that's not really going to matter here at the end of it, as Freddy has caught up very much to Beamer, as you were saying earlier. This is, as Ark said, that is very early for changing off mediums. He goes to the hard tires until the end of the race. 14 laps is going to be a struggle there at the end, but Freddy is within 0.2 of the lead.
It's actually very interesting what Gamer's doing here, because what I've been hearing from most of the drivers all throughout every tier, tire wear is very, very bad. It is very bad around this track. The hard medium is the way to go, but even then, those tires at the end are not going to look pretty. Of course, that is setup dependent. I don't know what everyone's setups are, but tire wear is still pretty bad nonetheless. So Gamer, it's an interesting call. So he has to go 15 laps around this track on a set of hards. It sounds doable, and it is doable.
It is doable.
But by the time that Beamer and Merc pit, they're going to be on much fresher, much faster tires that at the end of the day, this might not even be worth it.
No, like, as you said, Beamer and Merc, and even CityOfR at this point, because CityOfR is on the alternate strategy, which is crucial for his championship hopes right now. He's into the lead of that train, and he's pulling away from Ketchen just a little bit. CityOfR is pulling Andy, Axis, and Ketchen all along the CityOfR train on the hard tires. Mediums for Andy and Ketchen, but Axis is on the same strategy as him. That's going to be interesting because he's going to be fighting him on track here whenever Andy moves out of the way for his pit stop. They're going to be fighting with Beamer, Merc, or sorry, Andy and Ketchen are going to be fighting with Gamer, and Beamer and Merc are going to be fighting with CityOfR. Beamer and Merc not having anything to do in the championship, but Axis and Gamer both have a very big job to do, as Axis is already up into P6 from the back of the grid twice, and as Arch just said, Freddy's just going to keep getting dragged along. He's saving his tires behind Beamer. Beamer has so much ERS, by the way. He's at 75%, and he's just trying to stick along. As actually, he went down the inside for a second there. Don't know what that's about, but Freddy's just going to be going long in this first stint to get those hards at the end of the race, feeling decent, because 16 laps are a lot.
It's a brilliant call. I'll be honest. That is a brilliant call from Freddy. If he's able to stick onto the back of Beamer, or as long as he has DRS, he's not leaving. He is not leaving that McLaren whatsoever.
100%.
And you can just see how much he's pushing him through the corners, basically. So Freddy is playing a very genius strategy right now. Yes, Beamer's going to be on the faster tires at the end, but Freddy, he's going to be able to stay within that DRS, and they're just going to catch Gamer like it's nothing. Yes, he does. So this isn't a bad or good thing for him at all. So this is just them working together at this stage. They know what their threat is, because Gamer at the moment. Oh, I say that.
Simon's out. Full safety car. That just screwed Gamer.
Freddy is in the money. Freddy is in the money. He made that pass. He's in the net race lead.
CityOfR is in to win the championship right now.
Oh my goodness.
My jaw has dropped.
I'm with you. Oh my. Gamer's pissed. He's probably pissed about this. Because he knew that he would have the race lead. He had such an advantage over CityOfR.
He was going to have like 4 laps of an undercut. That would have been huge.
If I were Gamer, I'm going to be honest, I'd pit. Why bother? He's just going to get swallowed up. I'd pit. So that way you have the same level playing ground as CityOfR.
This is actually not good for Freddy in the terms of Beamer, Merc, CityOfR, and Andy are all probably going to medium tires. Yeah, Andy and Axis are both going to medium tires as well, if they have them a fresh set of mediums until the end of the race. Freddy's the softs. What is this play?
Oh boy. And Gamer, what does he do? Yeah, I called it. Gamer pits.
Yeah.
So this makes perfect sense. You can understand that, but he has gone from the race lead down to 8th.
And that is a net 8.
Absolutely robbed.
Wow. Freddy is ballsy. He
very much is.
He's going to have to take 11 laps, or right about 10 laps for softs. They're going to die out probably like lap 6 or 7. Those softs are hard to manage. He's going to be nearing puncture there at the end. But let's see how he's going to manage it. These Tier 2 drivers have a way of doing things that we don't understand. As everyone looks to be coming out of the pits now, let's go ahead and run down this order. By the way, Dreams has been saved with that safety car because he was 50 seconds back. So
he was about to get lapped, yeah.
Yeah, that was not good for him. Softs is doable. It may be doable, but it is a Ferrari strategy.
It is a bit of a Ferrari strategy, but at the same time, it makes sense.
No, I'm saying like
theory,
he's in a Ferrari.
Practice. Yeah, I get it. I get it. In practice and in theory, it does kind of make sense. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, if he goes on to hards, he's just going to be really slow. He's going to be bunching everybody up.
True.
So, it makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, his tires at the end are going to be gone. They're going to be absolutely done. And if he doesn't drop Beamer, Merc, CityOfR, any of these guys, by the time those tires hit the drop-off point, he's going to get swallowed up. So, it's bold, it's risky, but it's possible. However, there is one thing that we need to take note of. That incident between himself and Dreams.
True. That's probably going to be a 5-second.
Oh, it's on a straight. It could be even more.
Yeah, well, he didn't get terminal damage, so I don't think he could get 10.
Either way, it was contact on a straight. It's not hard to it's not hard to not make contact on a straight, so it could be pretty bad.
Well, we'll only find out about that later. We really won't know until the stewards' decisions come out next week. By the way, again, I'm plugging it very well. Join the Discord if you haven't already, so you can see more of these races. As I saw in the chat, Stream Arms was reminding me to like the video. Like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe. Yep, 100%. As Dreams got a speeding penalty. Dreams came into the
safety
pits.
car. Man.
Unfortunately.
Man. Yeah, that's not gonna help him whatsoever.
His
the safety car
teammate
could very well be in this lap.
His teammate though is cooking.
Yes. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're seeing it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about CityOfR.
I'm not.
P6.
Yeah, Axis is in P6.
Oh.
That's
okay.
What I'm telling you
The
is...
math. Hold up. The math in my head, I need to do the calculations real quick. So as it stands, at the moment, CityOfR is gaining 12 in relation to Axis getting 8. So, yeah. So, with that in mind, CityOfR will jump Axis in the points by a single point. And they're both outscoring Gamer considerably. CityOfR is outscoring Gamer by 11 points, Axis by 7. Axis will jump his teammate, CityOfR will jump both, and mathematically, CityOfR is leading the championship right now. If things stand exactly where they are, he's won the championship by a single point.
Yes, and that would be an absolute... It would be an absolute catastrophe, because this is his first season in Tier 3. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's gone to Tier 2, I mean.
It is.
From Tier 3.
It is. Yeah, it is his first season in Tier 2. He was in Tier 3 last season. Very well in the championship.
And
very well. He's in the box seat to do a back-to-back.
And then he's gonna go to Tier 1 and pull a Stig.
Safety car's in!
Safety car is into the pits. Freddy's gonna be leading us from the restart of the race. It's gonna be 10 laps after, 10 laps after they cross the line. I'm gonna go on board with Merc. Actually, it looks like Freddy's already gone. Freddy has already started very early, before the last corner is even gone. He's 7/10 nearly from Beamer. Beamer has slept a little bit. CityOfR nearly a second back already, as Axis is looking to make every move possible on Andy. Is he going to be able to go down the inside? He does not make the move into Village, but he's going to be sticking with him to make as many moves as possible to get closer and closer to CityOfR. No matter what, City is the MVP. Thank you so much, Giants, for the $4.99. Poggers. Axis is going to be making the move down the inside on Andy. Makes it stick. That is a brave move on a very, very fast Andy right now. Axis is going to be chasing down CityOfR.
Right. Game on. CityOfR versus Axis. These are the two that are mathematically in the best chance to win this championship. As it stands now with Axis making that move, he's leading by a single point. But all this could change. All this could still change. But Axis is not going to hold back.
No, not at all. This is hard racing until the end of the race. I don't think anyone is going to be being soft and kind here. They're going to have shoulders out, elbows out, I mean, to just defend every position like it's first. CityOfR is catching up to Merc. Merc has already been dropped by the front two. Beamer is sticking on the back of Freddy. This is not good for Freddy. Axe is on 50% already. yeah, he has to use. He has to burn everything. He has to get up there. Merc is already on 50% as well. Beamer's on about 60, and Freddy's on about 70. He knows that he's not going to get Beamer out of his DRS, I think. And he's just going to be pulling him along, trying to get away from Merc, because Freddy knows that CityOfR and Axis are within the lead. I think he wants to take points away from the Williams and Alpine boys.
He's running his own race, to be honest, and I don't think he's focused on the championship, but nonetheless, he's still trying to lead this race as best as possible. There's a request, by the way. Yep, that MRK is asking for telemetry, so there you go. There's your telemetry, MRK. You're very much welcome. But, yeah, this is... they're gonna bunch up. That's the thing. They're all gonna bunch up because Freddy, once his tires drop off, he's gonna be holding up everybody, and everybody's just gonna close in. No! Merc!
No! That gives P3 to CityOfR, giving him 15 points. And that's going to give P4 to Axis, giving him 12 points. So right now, he's only outscoring him by 3 points. Is that enough?
2 points. Axis has the fastest lap.
That won't matter, because it's not going to come... I think someone's going to try to steal it. I don't think it's going to stay as that.
We'll see.
Well, DRS is also enabled, so...
Nobody took the fastest lap. So Axis currently has his fastest lap, and that is absolutely crucial. This single point, this extra point, is saving him. He needs to hold on to that for your life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dutchy puts it in perfectly. The championship is changing every lap. Couldn't have said it any better.
It's not going to be the end-all, be-all if Gamers actually moved up into P7. Never mind, Andy had a big mistake. What is going on back here? Andy has made a huge mistake, lost 2 positions to Shry and Gamer. Gamer's going to be trying to make moves on Shry to get back up to Axis. What is the championship talking about right now as they go side by side? Going into Megas, he thinks better of it, comes back out. But if
you want to know, what the championship is right now with Gamer making that move, a single point to Gamer.
Oh, so they're like 2 points separated.
Make that 3 points.
Oh my god.
3 points to Gamer.
City has made the move on Merc on track, and Gamer's made the move on Try into the corners before. Merc's moved down to P4. He is right now in net P5 because Gamer's a little bit too far, but I think Gamer's going to be pushing his ass off to come back into this P5, P3, P4 fight. I've never
heard anybody, Well, that's the thing. Everything's changing. 3 points does make the difference.
Look at this. Look
Thing about this.
Gamer's going down the inside. He's making it stick.
Axis down the inside. Now, once again, actually, this is big. CityOfR no longer has DRS on the front, guys. Axis is gonna have DRS in CityOfR. They both jumped up a spot. They were gonna get that spot anyways. If Axis makes this move, he's gaining 3 points. I think. Wait a minute. I think if Axis makes this move, Gamer and Axis will be tied up points.
Oh my god. Okay, question. As a racing driver, you know how it is to fight for a championship. Do you think these guys will work together as championship rivals to get up to the top 2 spots and get a better chance at the win? Or do you think they're just gonna fight it for P3?
Fight it all the way. Merc is trying to dive it back. Look, that came out of nowhere. Merc's trying to dive it back on Axis there. Oh man, nothing happened out of that, luckily. But this, all right. So mathematically now, with all this going on, Axis waiting. No. With Merc doing what he just did, trying to make the move, he lost a lot of time. Gamer's now within the 3 second of Merc. He's back into the lead of the championship again.
Well, with that big mistake, he's lost a 1.5 seconds to Gamer, and Merc has lost DRS from Axis, so Axis is going to be gaining on DRS and ERS because he's still at the advantage there. CityOfR has a little bit more ERS than both of them, but the front two have about 10%, 15% more than them. Beamer is on 40% on the best tires. Right now, Freddy is on the worst tires of the entire grid, what I would say, other than AK. But AK's at the back, so that doesn't matter. Freddy, I think, might be losing more positions, and that is only going to throw another wrench into the mix. If City can get Freddy, that'll give him P2, it'll give him 3 extra points. And then if Axis stays behind him, then that will give City the win. But Gamer needs to just outscore them by 15 points, and there's no way that anyone can catch up.
He just needs to stay within at least within
seconds.
1 or 2 places of those guys in front and stay within that 3 second of Merc, which is exactly what he needs to do. But Ark is saying Freddy could very well decide not only this race, but this championship at the same time. And I'll tell you what, CityOfR and Axis, they've caught up. How much is this going to change? How much? How is this going to go down? We've got what, 5 laps to go? And there's still lots to come from this. Freddy retakes the lead.
They're all 4 now within the shot of winning, because Freddy has retaken the lead. Beamer's in P2. CityOfR is a quarter of a second within Beamer. Anyone could win this race. And if, as I said earlier, if CityOfR wins the race, this would be the championship won by City if Axis can keep it.
Yep, very much so.
Let's see. Actually, Axis got a great run off the last corner. Everyone is dumping their ERS other than the front two. The front two are comfortable. Axis and CityOfR. CityOfR sent it down the inside of Freddy right there. He's trying to make the move. Is he going to be able to get it done? Oh, from Axis' camera. Freddy goes deep into the corner, sends it on Beamer to defend a little bit. He uses that space and actually makes the move, going around the outside of turn 18. He goes into the lead. Beamer into P2, CityOfR into P3. Freddy, defending from CityOfR, has gotten him the lead of the race. Beamer looks up the inside, but Axis goes around the outside of CityOfR. He has taken the position on the apex. They're still side by side. He gives them a little bit of a squeeze to the outside, but Axis takes P3 of the race.
Oh my goodness. Holy.
CityOfR.
First off, can I just say, I don't know how Freddy had the grit to go around the outside of Beamer like that.
Clue.
That was probably the most incredible move I have seen ever around this track, especially around the outside of the final corner. Never seen that in my life. But Axis, that is a crucial move. That puts him back into the lead of this championship once again. 4 laps to go, rather 3.5. Axis is in the best position. Man,
I don't even know what to say. Axis he needs to save a little bit of battery for these last couple of laps, because if he wants to get more points, as Beamer goes and takes Freddy's position once more, I think Beamer and Freddy know that Axis is faster and they're just using each other. As Axis goes down the inside of Freddy, does not make the move stick. That actually opens them up a little bit to CityOfR. If CityOfR can plant some good power, maybe get a run out of on Axis, but Axis is desperate to get away from CityOfR. He is fighting him for the championship. As Mark is telling me in chat, Axis is at 120, Gamer at 117, and City at 114. So CityOfR needs this 3rd place to even be fighting Gamer right now. And then Axis needs to come down below Merc for Axis not to win. No, actually no. If Axis goes down to P4, then they would all be tied, which would be crazy to finish out the season with. Let's be fair.
And now the question is, if they all tie, if CityOfR does get ahead of Axis, if we look over at the points after that, so obviously they would all be at 117 points due to countback. Axis would take it on countback because he has one singular P2 finish.
All right. And let's just remember that this is all forgetting about Freddy's penalty.
Yes. But at the
We're
same
not
time,
considering
though, that
that
could very well
at
decide
all.
it as well.
We're not considering that at all. Freddy is going to decide this championship, I'm pretty sure. As I think someone said in the chat, Freddy will decide this championship. This is going to be insane. If Freddy
Axis needs to
loses...
stay.
Yeah. If Freddy loses the position to Gamer, then Gamer automatically wins it. Because he has 10 points and they're not gaining enough. Actually, we had a little bit of a slide from Axis there as I was watching from City's point of view. City's burning ERS. He's going to be looking to make a move. A little bit of a late defense there from Axis. Doesn't matter. City tries to make a move down the outside. He spins!
Oh my! No! No way!
Did I...
Oh! It's...
I don't know what to say. What? That is
CityOfR is out of the championship hunt on these dying stages. It's Axis versus Gamer.
The inter-team battle between Alpine has become real. I don't even know what to say. So much pain, says Giants fan.
It's a single point on the line. No,
Just so
it's
you
not.
know.
They're tied. They're tied. Axis is winning this on countback right now.
They are...
Unless anything else happens. If anything else happens, Axis is currently leading. We're on the final lap. This could still go down to the final stretch of this race.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. We're coming onto the final lap. Gamer bended at the second to last lap of the race because he tried to go around the outside. I think he got some marbles on his tires. I was gonna ask if any commentators cursed that for him, but I didn't even know what to say. Gamer's taking P4 on track from Merc, and that's gonna be very crucial for his fight. Freddy is taking the lead of the race, and Beamer has gone back to P2. Axis is in P3. Gamer is in P4 of the race. Axis, let's remember that he had a quali ban and went to the back of the field again because he got into an incident. He's in the podium. That is an amazing drive from Axis. You cannot give anything else to him. Even if he doesn't win this race, how is the championship looking? Let's get one last check before they finally pass Lewis Hamilton straight.
Axis currently is currently gaining 4 points. He's gaining 4 points on Gamer. They're tied, but Axis right now with that singular P2, he has it. He has it. All he has to bring it to the line.
Yeah, he just needs to come to the line. Axis may not need to pass Beamer, guys. There is a chance. Freddy comes across the line. He wins the race. Beamer comes P2. Axis comes P3, P4 goes to Gamer, Andy goes up to P5, Merc down to P6 after his penalty, CityOfR recovering to P7 after his spin, Shry P8, Logical Terror is in P9, Ketchin is in P10, Dreams in P11, and Sharky, the last one to finish the race. He's still coming across the line now. As you were saying in chat, Axis wins the championship.
That fastest lap did matter in the end. The math is done. They're tied on points because Axis was 4 points behind. They're tied on, if my math is correct on this, 120 points together. But with Axis having a singular P2, one P2 compared to Gamer having none.
Guys,
Axis wins.
y'all are not
Surely.
remembering what happened at the start of the race. The start of the race also says something, because Freddy's probably not going to be holding this win. Great job to Freddy for winning the race on Beamer. I think Beamer knew that that he could just stay in P2. Go back to lap 1, Mark, and you'll see why we're saying that. But either way, Axis has won the championship. Congratulations to Axis.
My math, I'm pretty sure I have the math right. I am 99% sure of it. Gamer gained 12 points. That puts him at 121. So it wasn't 120. That's on me. But either way, Axis had 105. He gains 16 because of the fastest lap. That puts him at 121 due to that one P2
Yeah.
that Axis has. He's got it.
Wow, that fastest lap really did it for him.
On
Axis
countback.
on countback has won the Tier 2 championship. Gamer has left the session, I'm pretty sure, out of frustration. Axis has to be the driver of the day. There's no question to it. What a drive. What a championship win. Crazy race indeed. Can you send them a very nice message and get them in the Discord? Because we need to talk to them. We need to. You need to go to your race, firstly. But I need to talk
I really
to them.
do. Yeah. Oh my god, my brain. My brain. Holy. Okay. I need to get the flip out.
Yeah, you need to go because your session
I
has already
really do.
started.
No, it hasn't yet.
Okay.
We
Well,
delayed it, luckily. Thank God.
Can you send them a message real quick in Tier 2 chat? And we will... Wow. What a race. What a season, to be fair. But what a finish. Oh my god.
I don't think I have a brain anymore. Like, yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad that I was able to see the end of that, because holy moly, it literally went down to the fastest lap off of a single fastest lap point. I said it was gonna matter.
You
I
did.
said it was gonna matter.
You did say it was gonna matter.
That was right.
I can't even say that. You feel robbed.
Incredible.
Yeah,
I am amazed.
I can't even say anything for you, gamer. Robbed is not even a word for what happened. I don't think there's words to describe what just happened other than nuts. Insanity.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna head off now.
Good luck
Glad
to
I
your
saw the end
racing.
of that, because holy moly. Thank you very much. I will try and do my best, but wow.
See
Just
you in
wow.
Tier 1. Good luck,
Yep.
man. Oof. All right. Well, I am the lone person in here waiting for Freddy and Beamer Beamer and Freddy are in there, and I hope Axis is able to get in here as well. Let's just see real quick. Is he gonna be getting in here? I do not even know, but let's go ahead and just get Beamer in here. We'll talk to him, see what his thought process is. Beamer, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, Beamer. How you doing today? How did that race go for you?
Really well. I'm happy with P2.
Well, I don't know if you saw what happened at the start, but that might not be
No.
P2. Just stay tuned
Why?
in the in the incident reports, but
Okay.
we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna say anything too far yet.
Okay.
But how let me know how that race went for you. You had on the, I would say, optimal strategy, hards to mediums, until that safety car came out there at the end and everyone pitted. How was that race for you? How did it come down to the wire?
Yeah, I got really lucky with that safety car because that was the lap I was gonna pit. And I did hard medium because of the social races. I tried soft medium, and the soft medium strategy was just terrible with my setup. Like I was at 65% tire wear at the end of my soft
Sheesh.
stint, so yeah, I just decided to go hard medium.
Well,
It worked out.
yeah, 100%. I would say that would be the faster strategy, just because you get the faster tires there at the end, and everyone run onto mediums anyways.
Mhm.
But Freddie got kind of
Yeah.
saved there since he was just waiting for something to happen. I think he was gonna pit as well that lap or the next, because he had the better tire, or he had the worst tire. He's just trying to stick with you. Great job for P2, regardless of that.
Yeah.
If you do end up getting P1, then congratulations. But we'll see what happens.
Yep. Thanks for
Thank
having me.
you. Have a good
See
off
you.
season.
You too.
Thank you. All right. Well, let's see. Let's get our winner in here, as I don't think Axis is going to be joining us. Let's hear what Freddie has to say. I'll probably give him some slander here. Hello, Freddie. Can you hear me?
Good eye, good eye.
Good day. It's been a little bit since I talked to you. I think it was Portugal last time. I don't want to say this because last time you were on the top step, you got it robbed.
Oh, here we go.
Uh,
Here we go.
what do you think is gonna happen? I know I have to
I had
mention
a
it.
clean race.
It
I had a
was a
clean race. I had no incidents.
okay. It was a
Unless I'm
clean
missing
race.
something.
It was a clean race. It other than that lap one incident with Dreams.
Lap one.
Yes.
I didn't have an incident with Dreams.
Okay. Well,
I think it was Simon
mm,
because there's an Aston Martin and Dreams going off.
well,
Well, Dreams
other
had a
than that,
drive-through penalty anyway, so
yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
know.
Other than that, no comment, I'm guessing, from you. Let's hear how your race went. You got a little bit saved with that first safety car. You were just staying out, dragging along with Beamer, and then you had a wonderful last stint up until that last safety car, just staying, switching back Beamer until the end of the race. How was that strategy playing for you?
Yeah, the strategy was medium soft. I had no practice before, so I couldn't really tell what tire was the best tire. I didn't really have a setup in quaddy, so I kind of got safe for the lobby restart. So I had to ask one of my engineers to give me a setup, and they did. Struggled in the race, I'll be honest. Lap one was a complete mess.
Everything was a mess. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know what people are saying, but I had no incident with Dream. Maybe it was desync or whatsoever, but I don't remember anything off the top of my head. But the second stint was really hard because Beamer was rapid on those mediums.
Yeah.
So instead of using battery, I just stayed with him. I tried to get out the DRS 1 second. Didn't work, so I decided maybe me and him can work together, just keep switching back positions. But the last few laps was kind of hectic because honestly, I thought I would have lost the podium because the three guys were mediums, so they would have much more grip than me.
Yeah, you
But-
did very well defending on the soft tires that I'm pretty sure were dying out there at the end, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with the last few laps was not good. I can tell you that. Really struggling.
I can imagine. Well, regardless of that, you played the strategy perfectly. You played the DRS game perfectly, and you got it there at the end of the race, right when it mattered. You had the lead. You came across the line first. Congratulations on the amazing win, and I hope you can replicate it next season.
Yeah, nice. Do you mind just telling me what lap it was with me and Dream?
Let
So I can just
me. You're
go
good.
check back.
You're good. Let me go ahead, and it may have been the restart. I don't remember.
Oh, the restart. No, yes. Yes. He actually brake checked me on the straight.
Well, we couldn't tell that on
Yeah.
camera. All we kind of saw was you had I'm just looking back at it now. You had like no room in front of you, and then I just see him spin around completely, exit stage right, and you bumped him. So I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
your fault. I'm just saying that was an incident, and it could
Yeah,
affect
yeah.
the things.
Well, if it does, then I'm leaving this league.
If it was a
No
brake check or
offense,
not,
you guys.
yeah.
Yeah,
If it was a
you
brake
guys do
check,
a
then
good
I would
job and
understand.
everything. Yeah. But if I get a penalty out of that, I will be fuming and I will literally, I don't know, I'd probably chop myself off.
I get you. Getting unfair penalties is not fun, but we'll definitely I'll probably be looking at that because I'm interested in seeing how that came out. I don't think it's gonna affect the championship at all because Axis and
Yeah.
Gamer have already done their part, and they were pretty
Yeah.
close to you. So I think even if you did lose it, then you would lose both positions. So championship wouldn't be affected, but your win would be affected. That
No.
would suck.
Yeah. Me and my teammate were actually more focused on the constructors with
Yeah.
the Williams.
Well,
But sadly, I think who was it? CityOfR that got P7, and that was enough points. So we get P3 in the end.
well, unfortunately, yeah, you got that P3, P2 was Williams, as you said, and Alpine was unreachable. They were just out of the league. Um, yeah, great job for winning that race. Yeah, strategy masterclass. We'll see how that incident comes out. I don't doubt that it's going to be reported because it's tier 2. It's crazy every week.
Yeah.
But I hope to see you next year without a human head about this last race, and good
Yep.
luck in that.
No worries. Thank you for the stream, and hopefully I'll be here next season potentially.
Hopefully. Since you are the last person, I don't think Axis is joining or anything. Do you have any last words for stream before we go ahead and end it off?
Thank you, Simon, for the safety car. Much needed.
Yeah.
Go watch Tier 1.
Yeah.
Probably a shit show.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I had to say that.
You're good. It's probably gonna be absolute chaos. I didn't notice that Axis was joining. There you go. He's in the interview room. I'll go ahead and drag you in here in just a minute. But yeah, great job, Freddie. Thank you for racing. Thank you for being entertaining, and have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Ciao. All right, and Axis is going to be joining us here shortly. And we're going to get our championship winner his well-deserved interview. Just waiting for him to join. I didn't realize that you could join. I just didn't see you in the interview room. That was my apologies. And here he is now. Axis, you there? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, Axis. So let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. Congratulations on the
Oh, man.
championship. Insanely close finish, but you took it from your teammate by the fastest lap and count back.
I don't even know what to say, to be honest.
I don't even understand. Like I was talking crap. I was saying, "Oh, that fastest lap is going to get broken." No, it didn't get broken, and that decided the championship.
I don't know where to begin, to be honest.
The last couple
I
of
guess
laps were just crazy. Let's hear your fight back from a quali ban to a P3 and the constructors and drivers championship for season 9 tier 2.
yeah, had a quali ban coming into this race because I didn't know the rule on passing under a safety car. The game last week told me to pass, so I did, but I guess that's not allowed. So that gave me a quali ban on penalty points. So that kind of just, my mentality was just nothing to lose today, just absolutely send it, and that's what I did, honestly. And it was really tough. The first lap, there was like a 5-car crash with like 3 retirements to give me a 10-second penalty. So I had to pit twice to remove 2 5-second penalties. And then yeah, from there we just started making a lot of difficult passes. Like it seemed like no one wanted me to get by easily. So I was just kind of trying to do one by one, and then right around the pit window, just had the most perfectly timed safety car. And I guess the game was repaying me back because the last 2 weeks I kind of lost the race on unlucky timed safety cars. So this week just got a good one, and from there on out, I knew I had a good chance of beating Gamer, but I knew I had to pass CityOfR because he was right behind us both.
Yeah.
And then once I made the pass on him, he crashed or something. I really didn't see what happened to him. It seemed like he spun, but I don't really think I made any contact with him.
No, you didn't. He spun on his own going around the outside. I think he got some marbles, and
Okay.
that's probably what happened because that outside line is very dirty. But no, you had an insane drive. I completely forgot about the 2 5-second penalties. So I remember that you went to the back of the grid again after that first safety car.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember the 2 5 seconds. 17th to, I want to say, like 8th, and then you went back to 17th, or probably like 15th
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
And then you came back, fought your way through, and then the safety car came out right there at what,
Yeah.
lap 16, 15, I want to say.
Yep.
And
Just perfect timing.
literally perfect timing.
It could not have been any better.
Everyone went on to mediums, and you were cooking, just making left, right, and center. I think you were at like 50% battery after the safety car lap.
Yeah,
like
that first safety car lap was the fastest lap, and I was literally like trying to make a pass while doing the lap. So I don't know. It was just a full sender.
Yeah, you just sent it and it worked.
I
Congratulations.
cannot believe that lap stuck because like it was just a lap in traffic. It really wasn't a clean lap at all.
Yeah,
But no one pit for softs or no one. I was like, I couldn't see if I actually kept the fastest lap when I finished. So I was just hoping
that's
because
what
I didn't really think it was that crazy.
I was
It was just
thinking
like
like
it was
the
just a
first
normal
lap.
fast lap.
That's what I was saying to Miniko. I was like, this fast lap probably isn't gonna stay. We have a lot of racing laps to go. DRS wasn't enabled. You were passing people. I don't know how it stuck, but you're glad it did, because that
Yeah,
won you the
absolutely.
championship. And I didn't have words when Dream spun. Not Dreams, CityOfR spun on whenever y'all were side by side, and I was just lost, because then you moved into P3, Gamer moved into P4. At one point, I think it was the other way around, where you were behind City, and then Gamer was 2 places behind you. So there, it would have been tied between all 3 of you.
Yeah.
That would have been an insane finish, having 3 drivers tie.
Yeah, when City spun, I like in my head I was like, oh my god, did I just do it? And I kind of started celebrating in my head, but then I realized Gamer was behind me, so I was like, wait, is that even enough?
Is that
So
even
I really
enough?
didn't. I was just thinking like, I think I have it, but I'm not gonna get too excited. So
Yeah.
I also didn't really want anything to do with Beamer and Freddy. Like I was like, go ahead, fight for your win.
Yeah, fight for the win.
I was just worried about what was about to happen, and then as soon as I crossed the finish line, I opened my phone so fast, went to the rules, looked at how much a point is, like what the point system is,
Yep.
and saw 3 + 1 is 4, and we're tied. So then I was like,
my
holy shit!
God, dude, I think that is the closest finish in season 9, and I've seen in the last 3 seasons that I've been watching MRL. I will say, you said earlier that you've been getting kind of shafted these last couple of weeks. Racing
Yeah.
always gets its lick back. If you have
Yep,
bad
the
luck,
gods repaid me after so many bad safety cars.
yeah, it repays you. If you have bad luck one week, next week you may have bad luck as well, but the week after, you're gonna get a win. And you got that luck just in time. The last race of the season. Congratulations, Axis. Tier 2
Thank you, man.
champion. Great job.
Thank you.
I,
Thanks a lot, man.
I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you so much. Anything else you want to say? As I asked Freddie, anything you want to say to stream before we end it off?
Nothing. Thanks for the season. It was a lot of fun, and I'm excited to, I guess, tier 1 next year. Hopefully, I can mix it up in the midfield, have some good results. See the go race with the big dogs.
Yeah, man. Go race with the big dogs. I can't wait to see you and Yellow in there. What if Yellow does get in? That would be crazy. I'm not going to talk. That's going to be the end of stream, everyone. Thank you so much. Go watch Tier 1. And thank you. Congratulations to Axis one more time.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of y'all's day again. Go watch Tier 1. And yeah, enjoy your night.